when I did my review for the Marvels, I made it very clear what a horrible movie this was. Absolutely horrible. And I did subsequent videos after that showing the reaction, showing what was going on. And you even had some of the die-hard Disney shills looking to attack YouTubers and saying they're the cause for this, all of that. You had the director coming out to play the race card because you know that always works. Calling your audience racist, best move you can make. You understand me? Everything. They called fans racist, sexist, all sort of stuff to say how people didn't love the Marvel. People going on and say that, you know, oh, the Marvel was such a good movie. If you liked it, fine. But if you were trying to shill for a company, I don't know what movie you watched because it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. It quickly turned out, and the Marvel was a box office disaster for Disney. And they didn't waste any time pulling it from cinemas and trying to hide their shame of what a colossal disaster it is. Well, there are no more sequels for Captain Marvel planned because, you know, Disney has done some spring cleaning and thrown out that garbage, but that doesn't mean that they're just going to stop and say, well, you know, these things happen, let's move on. Nope, they ain't going down without a fight. You understand me? They're going to continue to make more garbage. But now we know for certain, not only is the Marvels the biggest box office bomb of 2023, it lost Disney over $200 million, and that's only what we know. Let's get into this article here from Bounding into Comics. The Marvels confirmed as biggest box office bomb of 2023. Widely panned sequel resulted in $237 million loss for Disney. What an absolute disaster. Hey. To the surprise of absolutely no one save the most die-hard and delusional of the franchise's dwindling fan base. Yeah, because there are some who will defend Disney to the end, not because they like the content, not because they think the stuff is good, no, because they have jumped on board that woke train and they intend to stay on it till Disney drives it off a cliff. That's what they want to do. The Marvel Cinematic Universe's most recent entry, The Marvels, has been revealed to have been not only the worst performing film of 2023, but also a more than $200 million sinkhole for the already financially embattered Disney. Yep, over $200 million down the drain. And they are in the cinema, and I don't know, this looks very controversial facial expression there. That's just me. They say that actual shot of the titular team powering up, and okay, whatever. This confirmation of the Marvel sequel's crash landing was provided by Deadline's Anthony D'Alessandro as part of their most valuable blockbuster tournament, an annual feature wherein the outlet compares the financial results of the previous year's cinematic releases, as relayed to them by seasoned and trusted sources to see which film was the best performing among audience. So basically they pull together all these films, and from their sources they end up getting to see which was the worst performing to the best performing. Okay? Oh God, even the villain was stupid. And and gender swapped, to me very clear. Sadly for Disney, in confirmation of just how far their quality has fallen, of the 15 films released by the House of Mouse and its subsidiaries, 15, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Chevalier, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Little Mermaid, The Boogeyman, Elemental, Indiana Jones and the Dialysis of Destiny, Theater Camp, Haunted Mansion, A Haunting in Venice, The Creator, The Marvels, Next Goal Wins, Wish, Poor Things, some other stuff to talk about there. Only one of them managed to place in the tournament's top 10, with the third and final outing for James Gunn's take on Marvel's band of space heroes slash bounty hunters, coming in as the 9th most profitable film of the year. So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was the only one to place in the top 10, came in at number 9. That was it. Let's see what else we have to do. Meanwhile, 4 of the above releases ended up placing in the tournament's bottom 5, with Haunted Mansion, Wish, Indiana Jones, and the Dial of Destiny, Warner Brothers Discoveries, The Flash, and The Marvels walking away from the competition as the worst performing films of the year. Oh, you're shocked? You shouldn't be shocked at all. To this end, while previous box office reports have confirmed that The Marvels was an absolute disaster for the studio, let me read that again, an absolute disaster for the studio. Its theatrical run was the lowest performing of the entire franchise. It was not until Deadline spoke to the aforementioned sources that the true extent of the film's failure was truly known. It's not surprising because The Marvels was basically like Spaceballs. That was it. If you really think about it, the villain was just trying to steal resources from other planets the same way Spaceballs was set up. That was it. Could have fixed it and done better, but no. Per Deadline, The Marvels pulled in a total of $218 million in revenue, with roughly $88 million of this pull coming from its theatrical ticket sales. A total reached after subtracting theater fees from its $206.1 million worldwide gross, $40 million from its home video sales, and $90 million from its various streaming releases. Okay. However, in light of its expenses amounting to $455 million, that's how much they spent on this garbage. $270 million from reported production costs, which actually was higher because they end up having to do a bunch of reshoots and all kind of thing and make changes here and there. So this 270 million would actually be over 300 million, but we leave it at that for now. 110 million from print and advertising spending, 21 million from residuals and other distribution expenses, and 54 million from interest and overhead. The film ultimately cost the studio a net total of $237 million. God, that is the... As for the other Disney films on Deadline's bottom 5, Haunted Mansion reportedly lost the company $117 million, Wish said goodbye to $131 million, and Indiana Jones and the Dialysis of Destiny burned an impressive $143 million. Yeah, so the Marvels lost $237 million, right? Haunted Mansion lost $117 million. Wish said goodbye to $131 million. Apparently, they didn't wish hard enough. And Indiana Jones and the Dialysis of Destiny got run over with $143 million. Hi, boy. Suffice to say, unless a significant creative reboot is undertaken throughout all of Disney Studios, well, we all know that's not going to happen anytime soon. The House of Mouse is unlikely to pull themselves out of this significant monetary hole anytime soon. Unfortunately, given the recent rumors that Marvel's upcoming X-Men reboot will focus on the team's female members because that's what you should do, and their Fantastic Four outing will gender swap the Silver Surfer and also focus all on Sue Storm and our horrible bastard of a husband, Reed Richards, because we should all be very excited for that. It looks like Disney is going to be on its financial back foot for the foreseeable future. Disney's next release, Deadpool and Wolverine, is on track to portal its way into theaters on July 26. Now, I think Deadpool and Wolverine will be most likely good, make some money. Okay. Is it going to be enough to save the MCU? Of course not. Of course not, because once they do this movie, they're going to go right back to doing all the crap they shouldn't do. At all. Even that Kelsey Grammer come back as Beast in a cameo here. And binary years and whatever character nobody cares about. Well, that's what they're doing. Bottom line, people, the Marvels was a complete disaster. It lost a lot of money. Once I saw this movie, I knew what was going to happen. I knew it was going to be disastrous. There are people who will fight down tooth and nail to say, no, you're talking nonsense, you're just a hater or a sexist or whatever you're there. My question is, and I would like somebody to answer me in the comments, if possible, somebody to answer me and let me know. Has any of this woke DEI crap ever benefited anything? Whether it be movies, whether it be TV series, animation, entertainment, anything. Has there ever been any successful case anywhere of DEI woke nonsense being for the better anyway? Because it's certainly not happening here. This was a horrible movie that you had no business making, but you made it. And this is the crap that you got. You lost over $200 million, most likely more, behind this nonsense. And the Marvels is now confirmed as the worst performing movie of 2023. Congratulations, Disney. You did it again. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.